Hey friends, welcome back to the trading vlog here, the trading journey. Today is December 15th. It's Tuesday, and today was kind of a frustrating day, but managed to get out green. So I'm very, very happy about that, and quite a decent amount too. So let me show you here. Today up 933, and that's for me really great considering the situation that I was in earlier this morning. Today, I keep doing this. It seems to be kind of consistent this month. Is that I end up digging myself a hole like right from the start, and it's really bad. So let's dive into that for a sec. Just so you know, okay, let's take a look. Yesterday was 880. Today is 933, and I traded. It was three stocks. There was ANCN, BCDA, and CCM. CCM was like at the very end of the day, like 30 minutes ago, right before the market closed. It just popped up out of nowhere. But let's walk through this. So I really dug myself a hole, this massive hole. So first trade of the day, down 144. Okay. Second one put me at negative 583. So for me, that's a big hole to start with. And this is where I was really frustrated because maybe had I been a little bit more patient, taken time to ease into the day, like maybe I need to scale down on my share size in the morning, like for my first couple trades to warm up because the trade I took just flopped on me, and it was big enough share size where it makes this big enough dent, $583. So I hate starting the day like that, but I have to say I was really proud of myself because I was able to consistently just inch out of that all the way, and I was able to get all the way from 583 all the way up back to break even. I was like $24 positive on the day. I was like, I should just walk away because, you know, I made it this far, that much progress. I would hate to take it right back into the red. And it was kind of a battle to get back there, but I was able to do it. And then, you know what? I just decided I'm positive here, not by much. Let's just all continue, but make sure everything is low risk and that I'm just taking chips at things here and there. And I was thinking, maybe I'll work up to like 200, $300 and call it a day. And luckily enough, we were able to get a little bit more momentum. Specifically, I think the stock I was trading in here was a BCDA. I'll go to that in a second. And it looked like he gave enough opportunities, and they were small, tiny little ones, but I took enough of them to where I was just able to, you know, slowly walk uphill with it. So that's great. And um, so I think I got to about 700, 800 through BCDA, and then I kind of called it quits there for a little while. And I actually left the room and had some food and even took like a 20-minute nap. And I came back just out of curiosity to see if anything else was moving. And I sat down like the perfect timing. So I sat down. Everything had really faded at that point. And out of nowhere, CCM came through and it popped up fast. It was like $2 or $3. And I hopped in there. I'll show you the chart in a second. But because of CCM, I was able to make some big moves right towards the end. And I got up to my high was 1,193. So hindsight, of course, should have stopped there, right? But I was excited about that, so I kept trading it, and had a big red trade, took me down to 818, Last trade was able to get up to 933. So that is it. End of the day here. The market's closed, or there's after hours now. But yeah. So going from red, pretty bad red for me, all the way to green. Very proud of myself. Nice, solid, small steps all the way up, and I'm just really happy I was able to get that much out of the red today. So very, very happy about that. Let's take a look at the calendar. Yeah, look at the calendar. Here we are, December. It's Tuesday, and we're up 1813 on the week. Now, while that sounds great so far, good progress, lots of green. I'm looking at last week right now, and I'm seeing these two massive big red days, and I don't like the looks of that. And sometimes history repeats itself. So I'm gonna try to be very cautious of that and try to get solid green this week. And I need to feel okay about making $20, $100, $200 on a green day and just walking away if things are frustrating or not going my way, and be happy with that green day, even if it's tiny. So that's what I need to do. Focus on being an all green, and if momentum there, if the opportunities are there, ride them out, and make some great gains. So that's the goal here. And take a look at the charts real quick. ANCN was the first one I traded, and right here towards the open. See, I feel like I just jumped in too early, but I jumped right in here, 424 somewhere in there, waiting for this break up, because it looked like had this huge spike. It faded in the pre-market, and then once it opened, I figure, man, this is gonna have a curl up. I might go up to the high here at 545, and it was a fake out, and that's where I made my big red hole. So I need to maybe just chill out a little bit in the mornings, or just trade smaller, warm up, because had it been much smaller share size, I wouldn't be, it'd be way more green today. And then this thing, faded, went sideways, and then it started curling back up. The problem with this was that it was frustrating. I had a ton of trades because it didn't have like a bunch of big green candles that moved up fast. They were all inching by inching, just these small little moves, and it felt so risky to be in there because of this flush we had earlier. So I just had a bunch of small little trades in here, and it was frustrating because I was making so many trades and not making a lot of ground. I was catching back up, but so slow. So that was that one. And then I went to BCDA. Yeah, BCDA. And this had a solid move up. I did trade in here when it curled up, and then we hit these resistance points. So I knew this was dangerous stuff if you were trying to get that breakout. Look, I mean, we had a breakout there, and then a complete quick fade back down. So this one was tricky, and then it did hit its green streak here, just going all the way up. But once again, it was small little green candles. That wasn't these big moves that I would like to see. So had a few trades on that one. That was kind of actually quite a bit, and then I stopped for the day, and then eventually came back, and here's CCM. Look at this, just no volume, no nothing all day long. No one's even touching this stock all day long. And I don't see any news on this yet, so I'm curious as to why it popped up. But this thing popped up hard, and it started pushing and got into that halt. I didn't even trade it until it went into this halt and faded. Yeah, I started catching it right in here when it just started blowing up. And I think I had, yeah. I was trading in here. Had a few trades in here, and then this was just such a massive move. Right in here, this spot, look, I was up in here, I was like, man, this thing, it looks like it's tapped out at 4, looks like it could be done. But it was kind of holding it. It was continuing to kind of hold and stay up here. So I was thinking, if it breaks 4, it's going to be, pushing hard. And here we have it. Boom. Breaks past 4, goes all the 425, all the way up to 478. So this thing was moving, and I had a few good trades. I missed some of the big moves on this, but I did get a few chunks in there, which helped me out big time. So that was pretty cool to see that. That really helped at the end of the day. Helped me, push into my higher highs. So enjoyed it. I'm gonna leave it there for today. Hope you guys were green today. Let me know if you were green today and by how much, and if you were red. I'd also love to know how much you were down. There's nothing wrong with a red day. You're gonna have them, but we're all shooting for the solid green, consistent green days. So wishing you much luck, and make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video if you're enjoying this, and if you want to kind of continue watching my journey, just for some comparison. So that's all I got. I'll leave it there. You guys take care and have a good one.